Hello, my name is Albert. I'm the RVT here at Stray Cat Alliance. I'm going to show you guys some basic restraint techniques. This is our kitty Journey here. Journey's a very good kitty and doesn't need a whole lot of restraint. I would say in general, when it comes to restraint with cats, we try to use the minimal method, meaning using minimal restraint as necessary. Most cats have a very low threshold for as much time as they're going to cooperate with you, and the more you try to restrain them and scruff them, they're going to cooperate less and less. So if you can get what you need to get done without rough restraint or without scruffing, try. But if it's not working, then scruffing is the most basic technique for restraint. I would say most cats take scruffing very well. If they don't take it very well, that's also a way for me to judge how I'm going to do the rest of my procedures or techniques. If they're not handling the scruff very well, there's a good chance that they're going to have some other restraint techniques needed to help with whatever you're trying to do. But let's see how she takes it. Probably going to want to come in a little closer. So a good scruff is at the top of the head. What I want to be able to do is scruff from between the ears and not at the back of the neck. If I scruff at the back of the neck, you're going to pull the skin and restrict their trachea and make it hard for them to breathe, and you're choking them. If you scruff them high on the head and you pull from the back of the skull, the back of their skull has nothing that you can pull and injure. It's very hard, and it's like the back of your head. If you can hear that, that's where I'm trying to scruff from. An area that's really hard at the back of their skull that's not going to cause any discomfort. So again, a good scruff is at the center of their spine, so I want to line up with their spine. I want to be really high on the head. So a good scruff for me too is pinching between the thumb and the knuckle and not with your two fingers. You're not going to get a great scruff that way. A better scruff, again, between the ears. I want those ears to come together. If the ears are not coming together, then you're not high enough on the head. That's one of the key traits to a good scruff, that the ears are coming together. So I want to get all of this fur in my scruff. So I'm coming from between the ears. I'm pinching the skin up so I can grab it. I'm changing my grip to a pinch to my knuckle. I'm pulling up all of the fur behind my hand for the good scruff. And if it goes well, they usually go pretty limp with the scruff and they don't fight too much. She's giving me a little bit of action, but not too much. But with a good scruff, two things. I want their ears to be able to come together. I want to be able to lift them up and put them on their side like that. That it should be a pretty gentle transition from them sitting or standing to on their side with a good scruff. The good scruff isn't really meant to be held for a long time. It's to get the kitties from point A to point B. Get them out of a carrier, get them out of a cage or a shoreline. And again, the scruffing between the ears. Pick them up, keep them on my forearm to give them some support. As you can see, she's struggling a little bit less with the forearm on her spine. And then I can drop them onto their side. Once they're on their side, you can do a lot of things here. I can look at their eyes. I can get into the mouth. And with a good scruff, they're usually pretty submissive. I can look in their ears. And then the stretching part is if they ever needed to, you can stretch them across your forearm. And then this is a good way if someone else is able to help you, like clip nails. They can get to them very easily. If you need to examine their abdomen, people can get to them very easily with this stretch. The stretch always requires for me to have a finger between the feet so I can squeeze without hurting them. And I am pulling them across my forearm to keep them from being able to twist and turn against my arm. All right, so those are the two most basic restraints for a kitty cat. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.